Hello everyone, welcome back to Shooty Ups. I know it's been a while. I've been sick lately, kind of been to the hospital, but yeah, here I am. I'm back. So yes, last time we talked about love, and me personally, I think I've gotten kind of bored of the topic love. I think it's time to move on from that topic, and I'll come to it later on someday to make a last final episode about it. But yeah, today's topic is gonna be peer pressure. It's a very common topic actually, which we usually just don't give a lot of thought about it. But yeah, peer pressure doesn't always look obvious. Sometimes it's like just go along with it. Peer pressure can be in two different ways. That is one from parents and one from friends. From parents, it can be imagine growing up in a toxic household where there's like domestic violence. If you grow up seeing that kind of environment, you end up having such values later on in life. So yes, you have to be very careful as to what you learn from your parents as well. Learn the good qualities like, you know, loving your partner, caring for your family, being able to be responsible, etc. Not the domestic violence, obviously. But peer pressure can affect you in many ways, and peer pressure is not always wrong, as I just stated about the family. And when it comes to friends, peer pressure can be quite different. Usually, when you get into a friend circle, there are many bad people as well. So you have to make sure you get into a good circle, firstly. You don't have to get into any bad habits. That's important. Because, like, a bad circle of friends, and especially in college or universities, can be a really pain for you. Me personally, I had a decent circle, I think. But yeah, I did get distracted from my studies a bit, like not going to college every day, etc. etc. But yeah, that's just teen life, I guess. But moving on from that, peer pressure does really matter when it comes to such things. For example, if your friends are smoking, like imagine they have a habit of smoking and you just go along with it. That's not really right now, is it? You just have to make sure you maintain a distance from such people if you don't want to do such things. And even if they force you, you have to learn how to say no. Peer pressure was a very difficult thing, like for me, especially to overcome. Because my friends, they did force me into getting some habits which I have ignored and which I have let go of, which weren't really bad, but yeah, it wasn't good for me. What peer pressure really is, it's not just forcing, it can be subtle. Everyone else is doing it. This is the most common line when someone is trying to use their peer pressure on you. Or is this you wanting to say, like, fit in? Sometimes you don't even realize it's peer pressure. You just don't want to act, or like, just don't want to act different from others or feel left out. That's all. I know why it hits so hard. The reasons being is fear of being alone, wanting approval, especially when it's friends. Trust me. It's hard to say no when the people around you matter to you. The cost of you not giving in would be losing friends, would be losing some connections, would be left out from a group, and the cost of giving in would be losing yourself, regretting later, doing things you don't even believe in. You might fit in for a moment, but feel off inside for a long time. Important things that matter are staying on your ground. It's okay to say no at times, as I mentioned before. Real friends won't pressure you. If you have actual genuine friends who actually care about you, and if you say no to them about something, they're actually gonna understand your opinion and let you be, and just still hang out around you, even though you don't do what they do. So yeah, being different is a strength. Respect yourself enough to walk away from what doesn't feel right. Friend style lines that they usually use is like, I know it's not easy. You might feel like you're the only one saying no. Oh, but trust me, that matters. But yeah, these are ways how you can actually get over peer pressure. I know it's just a small episode this time, as I don't really have much to say about peer pressure. But yeah, this is the truth about peer pressure that nobody wants to talk about, and they actually just go along with things. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys have been doing well. I hope you guys are okay. And yeah, stay safe, stay curious, stay kind, and keep yapping. Bye bye, guys.